Howdy, y'all. I got my clipboard out again. Okay, the other day, I made this little one-page wonder. Oh, no, I'm sorry about the pause, y'all. If I can find it, the little blue one in here. Here it is. And I made it with this little spine in it. Now, I went thinking back, and to be honest with you, I don't think I had seen another one like that. There may be something similar. I don't know. I've seen quite a few one-page wonders, just never with any kind of a book insert to it or page insert or whatever you want to call it. So I started playing around with my clipboard. Never mind this. We already did this one. Thinking of how it is I could lay this out, and I came up with there's 3 different ways. Going with 4-inch sections, okay? You can either do the cover, the spine section, and the cover, trim it out down here, and then keep this 4-inch and this 4-inch section so you can flip those up and then make your book. Or you can move the whole thing down, have your spine section through the center, and be able to flip these down and these up and then close your book. Or you can have it at the bottom. And what would probably be the one thing that determined that? One would be your paper, okay? Like the last paper that I used, it had that one strip of decorative border down one edge. That way, if I were to say, okay, well, I could turn it and I could use it at the bottom, and then I would cut it out that way to keep 2 4-inch and then some folds, you know. So this is how I'm going to do it on this paper. Now, this is kind of busy on this side. This is the side I want to be my inside, though. However, I think it's going to be kind of hard to see. So I'm going to do this on the outside. And I'm going to keep the 4-inch. Then there's going to be a 4-inch for my spine section and 4-inch. I'm going to try it in the center to see how this works out, because I've never done this before. So the first thing you're going to do, in working on your thing, you're going to give yourself a score all the way down at the 4. And then you're going to come over and do the same thing at what would be your 8. All right. Rotate it once. And do the same thing. And you should have 9 squares. All right. Now to keep my in the center here, I'm going to keep these two to flip down and up. I'm going to trim out these 2 to keep that center section. And that's where we're going to be making our spine. When you get done cutting it out, it'll look like a giant H. Or an I, depending on. Okay. Now this is the inside of my book. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold these up and down just to see what we got going on here. And these will be my covers. My back and front covers. So this leaves this little spine section. Now, you can measure this out. Now, you have 4 inches, okay? And what you could do is you could make a score. From this score line, you go over 1/4 then 1/2, 1/2, 1/4, 1/2, 1/2, 1/4, 1/2, 1/2, 1/4. You'll have 4 1/4 inch sections, and you'll have 6 1/2 inch sections. That'll take up that entire 4 inches. Otherwise, I'm hoping to kind of make this to where it is a no measure thing. So I'm going to line it up halfway. And then I'm going to take from this score line to this fold line. Let me run this down here. Make it easier. And I'm going to match those two up. Now, I'm not sure which way is going to be mountain and valley yet, so just bear with me. Same thing on this side. This fold line to that center. Okay, so center is now sticking up, and we have two other pieces here. Excuse me. Now, ideally, it would be to do these in half, all 4 sections in half one more time, and you'll want this part, the fold that you're doing now, you'll want it to stand out towards you. Okay, and then back in. And I'm just accordion folding this. Okay, and that should do us. All right. And there's our little, what we'll be attaching our pages to. Okay, I'm going to flip it to the back, and that's where I'm going to be putting my tape. And yeah, I'm going to try to use tape again. See how long it takes me to pull it apart. And there we go. Right. And there's your little book. And we have these two pieces be nicely added as some pockets on the inside. That'll still give you the flaps up and down. Plus you'll have the room for your pages. And then it flaps down, and then you'll be able to close it up. And yes, scoring it would make it look so much, I don't know, I would say neater, I guess. Just everything would be more even. I like it just like it is, actually. I have one that's a little bit off, but honestly, in here in the center, you can't tell. So, what I'm going to do is, naturally, I'm going to put a couple of these. Oh. All right. And for the pages for my book, ta-da, they match perfectly. Thank you, Miss Maria. I got a cold that's hanging on for dear life. Okay, let's see. And I kind of want these all kind of not perfectly shaped here. Here. There. One, two. And I'm trimming them off to the definitions, just so that I have the full definition of the one there. Alright, let's see. I like this right here. We'll start from the bottom and go up. save these because I'm pretty sure I could find a place to put them in here. All right, easy peasy. Get in there. There we go. And there we have it. Save these and this. And here you have a your strip. You know, you can always make a band for and these things, easy little decorations either way. You can put them, you know, half moon. You can make the full circle. You can use them with other papers that you used in your project. But yeah, I'm liking it. I think it's pretty neat, and it's gonna have to go in the big journal. Okay, guys, I'll be back with something else here before long. I'll get to answering comments and everything. Every time I go out there and get on the couch, I'm with the chicks. So as soon as I start moving, they start peeping. So it's just insane chickness.